Hey everybody, you ready for some giggles?
Hey everybody, happy early Pie Day.
Let's get ready to chuckle, yay!
I'm to laugh, I'm to laugh. Woo! Friday, am I right?
Yes, you are. It's Friday.
Hello, and welcome everybody to Bring Your Own Improv's 9 o'clock late night show. Hello to everybody out there on Facebook and YouTube. If you are on Facebook and YouTube, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of that fun other interwebby stuff. Hello to everybody here in the Zoom room. Couple of quick things before we get started on all of the awesome stuff we have planned for you tonight. Our tickets tonight are pay what you wish. So if you enjoy the show and you think, hey, they're worth $10, you can pay your ticket of $10. If you think, wow, they're worth $20, you can pay the ticket of $20. If you want to go higher than that, we deeply appreciate it. The PayPal link is over there or down there. We thank you very much for supporting the arts. Now, in this lovely Zoom room, we have a chat feature. It is either down here or over there. The chat feature we will use to get a lot of awesome suggestions. And if you decide you want to volunteer, that is where you will say, pick me, I want to volunteer. So just to make sure that that chat is working, we are going to I'm going to ask a basic question. What's everybody drinking tonight? Because I'm drinking water. I promise. I'm staying hydrated. It's very important. All right, I'm seeing some awesome suggestions in there. So it does look like the chat is working. All right, folks, my name is Mallory. But we have an awesome, wonderful, amazing cast tonight because we have Ian.
Will it be unseasonably warm in here like it is out there? Stay and find out.
We have Tim.
You can also spell 5 with F.
There's a Chrissy.
I replaced Tim.
And Candace.
What's up?
And of course, no show here at bringyourownimprov.com. In this Zoom room, we're online. It's the internet. None of our shows are ever complete without our featured audience member or our fam. And Daniel has all of your wonderful names in the cup. So Daniel, who is in the fam cup?
Fam
cup. All right, so I've got this cup again, and again I will make the same Doctor Who joke that you won't remember this cup because that guy's on it. Okay,
I don't remember the cup.
Yeah, there you go. Just write some marks on your arms. Anyway, okay, so I got a name in here. The name is Laurie. Laurie.
Yay!
All right, that name could have been anybody's. Honestly, All right. Oh.
Hello, Laurie.
Hello.
It's lovely to see you. All right, Tim and Ian are going to do a lovely interview, so I'm going to disappear and leave them to it.
As long as I don't get knocked off again.
Let me see if I can do the internet the right way. Oh, yeah, I couldn't, but you did. Hi, Laurie.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. You guys?
We're great. Hey, I got a question for you.
Yep.
So let's see. What is your favorite loungewear?
Oh, right now?
Yes.
Is this hoodie that I got? It's a Dunkin' Donuts hoodie.
It
has Star Wars fonts. It says Dunkin' Donuts and Star Wars font.
Totally cool.
It's my favorite loungewear right now.
So they haven't heard about the rebranding. It's still got the donuts.
Right, exactly. It's old school. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So
When it was still all about the donuts and not about the coffee. Speaking of things other than a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, what's your favorite science fiction franchise that is not Star Wars? This we really don't know about you.
That's not Star Wars.
That's right. Is there any other?
Is there another? Yes, there are others. All right, I will have to say I do like Star Trek. I actually like both of them.
Okay. Okay.
I don't dress up
Agnostic.
as Star Trek characters though.
If you could make a comedy farce of Star Trek, what would you try and do with it?
A comedy farce of Star Trek.
Or Star Wars?
Of Star Wars or Star Star Trek, something with Data.
Awesome.
Like something just wild and crazy with Data. I would say that he's actually my favorite Star Trek character.
He is pretty cool. We could analyze Data all day, but we don't want to be data analysts.
So if you were on a starship, what section or function would you want to serve in?
Oh, pilot. I would
Pilot, all
definitely
right.
want a pilot.
You'd be the Sulu. You'd be
Mhm.
flying the thing.
Engage, you know.
Yep.
Make it so. Oh man, that brings back good memories. So where would you want to fly to? What would be your favorite place to, where would you take your ship if you had a chance?
Right at this very moment, I'm very intrigued. Seems basic with Mars, with all this stuff with Perseverance and going to Mars. We just listened to The Sound of Mars, me and Walker, right before BYOI.
And how was that?
It was windy,
This is
but it was
difficult to
cool.
listen
It was
to.
just we're listening to sounds from on another planet, and it's just
Okay.
Not much atmosphere, but enough for a wind.
yep.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Oh my God.
All right, so I'm going to take you back to the starship for a moment. And if you had one of those great matter generators that could generate any food whatsoever, earthly or otherwise, what would you have it generate?
Oh, nonstop ice cream.
Non-stop ice cream.
Ice
Flavor
cream.
of choice, or smorgasbord, or one in particular?
Mocha chip.
Mocha chip. All
Is our
right.
favorite. Mhm.
Mocha chip. All right. What are there any toppings on it?
Whipped cream and chocolate, hot fudge.
Mm,
Mhm.
yum.
It's all about the coffee, like add the cream and more chocolate and coffee flavored. It's nice.
Yeah, it's hard to beat coffee.
All right, Walker,
Duncan.
since you're hovering there over her shoulder, we can't leave you out completely. What of all the questions we've asked so far, answer any one of them of your choice.
You can't remember.
I mean, to be honest, I'm just shocked that we're talking about Star Trek instead of Star Wars. If I'm being completely honest.
Okay, for him there is no other, but I think
There is
we
no other.
already knew that, so we
Oh,
haven't learned anything new there. But I think we have learned a few new things about Lori finally. So, hey, Mallory.
Hey, that's me. All right. Now, Tim and Ian, thank you so much for that wonderful interview. They're going to disappear, but Lori, you're going to stay and hang with me because I found this great movie that you actually starred in. It was this really cool science fiction movie. We're going to play a game called Movie Critics. So, in this game, as you know, but to anybody else out there that doesn't, Lori and I are going to be watching a beautiful movie done by our wonderful cast. Now, if Lori and I come up with something that is, this interesting dynamic plot point, we may jump to that cool plot point. We may have these cool flashback scenes. It's just going to be this really awesome movie. So this will be just our cast. But Lori, I can't remember what that awesome sci-fi movie that you starred in was called.
If I Had a Starship.
If I Had a Starship, that was it. It's a super awesome movie about you wanting this starship, building it, and going to what planet was it?
Mars.
Mars, yes. So you were the main character in this movie, but of course, one of our lovely cast members played you. Which one was it? Was it Tim, Ian, Candace, Chrissy?
Tim is gonna play me tonight.
Tim starred in this beautiful movie playing Lori. Now, of course, you did not build this ship alone. You had your trusty companion Walker, who was there to help you, making sure that it was very much a Star Wars inspired ship. Who was Walker played by?
Candace.
Candace. All right, so let's see the start of that movie. If I Had a Starship.
Hey, what's going on, ATST?
Hey, I just want
to make sure that everything is running smoothly, that we're on the same page here.
Oh, no, we're fine. I'm making it so we're getting there. Like, I'm really excited for this because not only is that replicator creating the best ice cream, but we are finally being able to listen to the wind on Mars.
You know what would make this even better?
Yeah.
Phasers.
Usually, yes, okay, what do you want to phase? Is it a teenage phase? Because honestly, I thought you were past that AT-AT. Seriously.
I think if we like took some light and formed it in a saber shape,
Okay.
I think we would be good.
Okay, fine. We'll do that. Can we add that to the port side of the ship so that way you can share it with all your friends as we coast by at impulse speed?
I think we should do aft. I think it would just make the whole thing more interesting. Change it up.
Now, I was thinking we could go here as opposed to here because I like this shade of red when we go to Mars. What do you think?
That sounds good.
Okay.
I like
Then
that shade of red.
With that laser sword, you can carve your name and your initials here, and that would look so cool on an astronomer's speculate. The thing with the glass looks.
Oh, the thing with the glass is like my favorite thing with glasses.
Yeah, it's like binoculars, but only one ocular, and you like look in. You're like, yeah, you will be the coolest teenager, and that phase will be so. That will be such a cool phase for you.
All right, now at this wonderful point in the movie, you've got your starship. It's beautiful, but Walker has yet to acquire that lightsaber. But it's not a lightsaber because copyright. It's the saber of magical. What was it called again?
It's just a laser sword. They say.
The laser sword, right? Very convoluted, very important. But he did come. Walker kind of went on a little solo mission while you were busy working on that spaceship, and he came across what kind of mentor was it?
A robot builder mentor.
A robot builder. Yes. And who was the robot builder?
Ian.
All right. So let's see Walker get his official laser sword.
Oh my God. This is the best day of my life.
Yes, for you have met me, and I am the best person to meet. I have spoken.
Oh, you don't know how long I have been training for this day. Oh.
Well, then you may help me with my droid. Be sure to use lots of light because you cannot make a laser sword without light. I have spoken.
I get to help you with the
We will use the light tools to make the light robot.
Okay. All right. I got a flashlight. Is that gonna work?
Flash is very fast. Maybe too fast to kill with. I have spoken.
Oh, you are so wise. Okay, so what? Oh, I know. What about like the little lasers that you play with cats with?
We will take this match knife and elevate it with extra parts from a knife to a sword. And we will light the match until it becomes coherent as a laser. It is yours. I have spoken.
All right. So after Walker had that amazing freak out and finally got his laser sword, he ran back to where you were building the starship. Unfortunately, you had already finished it and were on your way to Mars when you encountered what kind of creature was it? It was some kind of alien.
A space whale.
A space whale. And of course, who else would be a beautiful I think it had a bit of a melodic kind of singing way about it. Who could play that but Chrissy? So let's fast forward a bit to that beautiful scene where you are up in space with that singing whale.
Whoa. This is the coolest day ever. I got a light sword and I get to hang out with cool space creatures.
Yes, and space whales are even more special than sea whales because we can fly.
Nah! Oh my! Shut the front door!
Well, there's no doors in space.
Yeah, I probably should have thought about that. I didn't really
Yes.
think that one through.
But did you know that the best thing that we can do in space is sing a little song together? Out here in space, out here in space, whales like to fly, whales like to fly. Walker and Lori making some spaceships out here in space. Don't let yourself go fly away. Let's listen to Mars all day. I am a whale. I like to fly. Have a good day.
And scene. I mean, that movie ended on such a beautiful song. I mean, what's a sci-fi movie without a giant musical number at the end, right? Thank you
Bravo.
so
bravo.
much for watching that movie.
I left it. You left me.
Well, you got to go to space and hang out with the whale. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. But we have a lot more fun stuff in store for you. I am going to pass this off to Candace.
Oh, it's me! Wow! Ha! I'm on here again, which is cool because we're gonna play a game called Say It Again. Segues are my speciality. All right. So Say It Again is a fun time because we're gonna do a scene, and then anytime that I say it again, the person who just said a thing is gonna have to say a completely different thing. And if I want to say it again 20 times in a row, oh, I'm going to say it again 20 times in a row. So I can take a volunteer for this. We're going to have Tim, Ian, and a +1. So if anybody wants to jump in, just go in the chat.
We see Jared's name in the chat.
Jared, someone bring in a Jared. We're going to get a lot of that today. All right, welcome. All right, so we are going to have a fun scene. So if you could tell me in the chat, what is a job that you would never want to have? All right, I see truck driver. I think having a long drive all the time, always being on the road, that would get very tiring. So we're gonna have a truck driver scene with, I don't know, coffee, I guess. It's on the board, so I'm gonna take it. A coffee truck driver, let's go.
So I was looking at your list here of repairs needed, and you got a lot, buddy.
Well, I'm carting around some pretty volatile beans. They just get ground up into the gears, ground up into the axles. Everything breaks.
Generally, the stuff you're transporting should stay in the truck, not into the engine.
Say it again.
Last time I saw an engine being used with coffee beans, there was also some oil in there.
Say it again.
Last time I saw an engine this bad, there was a sock stuck in it.
blame it on the beans. He was out there. I saw him. He was like doing wheelies and stuff.
In a semi? That's impressive. Huh.
Well, you get enough of those beans in you, sample a little bit of what you're transporting, and you can't help yourself.
It says right here, oh, so you need back tires because you were doing the wheelies.
He needs to be.
Well, it says that you got an award for the most wheelies ever in a parking lot truck stop. That's impressive.
He should be punished for that.
Say it again.
The trophy that he gets should not be made out of solid gold. It should be plastic at best.
Say it again.
I will not sit through another one of his stupid award speeches.
I will, because I think that this is impressive. You're the one who told me that he was doing the wheelies. Now that I know this, I'm willing to give him a discount on his repair bill. 25%?
I'm glad to hear it, because I can do this speech if you'll give me a moment to go back in the truck.
Go ahead. Go. I have a couple
Really
seconds.
fast, because I have to say everything that I have to thank everybody I've ever known.
Say it again.
I have to say that I think I got the wrong cup this time.
Say it again.
Hey, you could have some of this too, and we could all give speeches.
Sure.
We cannot. Award shows do not work like that, where everybody gives speeches.
What's an award show for then?
Say it again.
Well, why would you not want to listen to someone talk for a long period of time while they're holding a shiny trophy? That's groundish.
I can't believe that's what you used to try to justify this.
Say it again.
I can't believe that you would say that people giving long, boring speeches are somehow better when they're carrying something.
Listen, just because it is long windbags talking about their most recent accomplishment doesn't mean I don't want to hear about what they're doing.
Hey, listen, guy, if you're tired of speeches, hop in my passenger seat. I'll get you a great cup of Joe, and we'll just hit the open road.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, buddy, I'm not your guy.
And scene.
All right, let's hear it for those truck drivers over there. Those three guys look like some eligible bachelors, which fits in perfect with our next game, the dating game. Now, how this game works is Tim is going to be on a game show. Look at him down there. So handsome. And he's going to have 3 contestants. So we're going to send Tim away to our green room. Bye, Tim. And I'm going to grab, let's see, we have Mallory and Candace playing. And if there is one more person that would like to volunteer, how this works is the guessing game. So, we have Amy, I believe that is, ASK. I think that's Miss Amy, if somebody can grab her for me. Excellent. So we have our 3 wonderful contestants over here. And we are going to give them some fun characters, traits, things. Let's see. Oh, look at all these lovely ladies over here. So, there's been a lot of sci-fi talk tonight, and I don't know anything about sci-fi stuff. So give me a character that's the opposite of sci-fi, like Madonna or Clifford the Big Red Dog. What do you think the opposite of sci-fi is? Oh my gosh, you guys, it's a weird question. Oh, Annie Oakley. That is a good one. I dressed up like her when I was in 6th grade for a project. Annie Oakley, which one of you lovely ladies would like to be Annie Oakley tonight? No one wants to be Annie Oakley. Well, Amy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You're going to be Miss Annie Oakley. I'll give you a few moments to Google her and get some things about her life.
Yeah, no, I know who she is.
I don't remember. I mean,
I'm trying to remember which songs were in Annie Got Your Gun and which songs were in Oklahoma, and which were,
Ooh. Oh, she was a sharpshooter. Oh, exciting. This is the dating game. Excellent. I see in here some good stuff in this chat over here. A sheriff. I see Western Connecticut Sheriff in particular, but I don't want to be here till like midnight. So who would like to be let's say take Texas from there. So a Texas sheriff. Who would like to be a Texas sheriff? Candace or Mallory? Either of you feeling Texas tonight? Mallory, excellent. See that little hand. Okay, so now you are Texan sheriff. And let's see. Oh, I see the word mirror. I know that was part of the Annie Oakley suggestion, but Candace, you're going to be a mirror.
Okay.
However you want. So can you all remind me who you all are? And Amy?
Oh, sorry. I'm Annie Oakley.
Excellent. And Mallory, what are you? Who are you?
Y'all, I'm a Texas sheriff.
Oh, that's perfect. I guess Walker, Texas Ranger is from Texas, so I guess that's that suggestion. That's fine. And Candace, who or what are you?
I'm a mirror.
I bet that's going to somehow be the hardest one. Excellent. Now let's grab Tim back while I explain a few more things. So as he starts to get close, as he's guessing, you guys can give him some little thumbs up. So if there's a reaction button, if you're on with us in Zoom, and you can click that and give him a little thumbs up. And oh, I see that. Or you can do it to your screen there. And when he gets it, I'll give him a little round of applause. We have a little clap emoji down there too. So perfect. We're going to wait for our Tim to come on back, and we're going to have some fun in our dating game. Oh, welcome to your show, Tim. I have 3 wonderful bachelorettes for you tonight, and I'm so excited to see who you choose.
I can't wait. I'm so excited to be a part of this show. Oh my goodness. I have so many good questions. So, bachelor number Amy. You have, what is your favorite place to vacation?
Well, howdy! Gotta tell ya, I'm really excited to be going out west.
To go out west. That's awesome. So like cowboy stuff or more rodeos, or what are you thinking?
Yes, indeed, all of the above.
That is so cool. Bachelor number Candace. Where would you go for vacation?
I would love to go to a really fun, reflective pool. I feel like.
That's totally cool. It sounds like you would have a good time going on your own or with other people watching you.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. That's like it's so cool to have that entourage and stuff. Like bachelor number Mallory, where would you want to go for vacation?
Well, there are so many fine places to go for vacation. Probably somewhere that open range, just relax with the family.
That's cool. Yeah, hanging out with the family is a lot of fun. I've always been a pretty big family guy. Like I got 3 brothers and they're all pretty big and we're all part of a family. So it's awesome. And Amy, Amy, if you had a choice to take me out on a date, where would you do? What would you do?
First of all, I gotta tell you, anything you can do, I can do better. But quite frankly, I think I could take a shot anywhere. Maybe just go to a saloon.
That sounds great. I know a great roadhouse down the street that I would recommend. It's just a wonderful place to watch people be people. And yeah. So Candace, now where would you want to take me out on a date? I'm assuming it's maybe a mirror store.
Well, I personally like to take some time for a little bit of self-reflection. So I feel like it would be a nice thing to just get to know each other a little bit better,
I have a sense that you have a lot of Instagram followers, bachelor number Candace.
Well, I don't know. I don't really know about that.
Is it all Greek to you?
I just like to copy other people's stuff. I'm really not that creative.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. And Mallory, what kind of date would you want to take me out on if you had the chance?
Well, I'd probably take you on a lovely, law-abiding date. We would be doing the correct things. We would not be dusting buildings because that is illegal in certain parts of my home.
Dusting buildings is illegal, and wow, that's a really interesting jurisdiction. That sounds so easy to understand. It's bachelor number Amy. Where would you say that you like Western movies?
Got me a little confused with those moving pictures. I'm
Oh,
more of a
okay.
live entertainment gal.
More of a live entertainment gal. So yeah, so heading over to the saloon with a couple of friends and really, yeah, okay.
Go to Buffalo and have you pick up the bail.
Buffalo Bill, he's
A friend of mine.
He's definitely someone to meet and probably not meet again, but totally, yeah, Buffalo. I'm enjoying this immensely. So let's move forward 3 months, and you've gotten to know me a little bit better, and you're just designing like a t-shirt or a hoodie. What would you put on that hoodie for us as like a present or something?
What would I put on the hoodie?
Yeah.
Well, depends. Are you wearing it or are you putting up for target practice?
Ooh, so activity-based hoodie presents sound like a lot of fun.
Because Mama said you can't get a man with a gun, but I said, you know what? If I aim, I can.
So that sounds like you like to bring your gun to different places then, just for fun.
Uh-huh.
So
Parachuting.
wow, that's I'm trying to think of the name here, but I'm sensing that it ends with some brand of sunglasses, I think.
You might be right.
Bring your gun, Annie Oakley. Oh wow, that, oh my God, I can't believe that I have a contestant like that on. Wow, Batch, I'm impressed. So I'll have to get back to you, Annie Oakley. I do appreciate your design. Now, bachelor number Candace, what hoodie would you put? How would you design your hoodie?
Well, I would just make sure that we have to have matching ones. That's definitely like the first requirement.
Awesome. Is there a technical manual for how you like to operate generally?
Well, how I personally like to operate, I like to just, I'm a follower. See, I'm a follower. I'm not a leader,
Okay. I totally get that. And sometimes it's nice to like let go of the reins and let someone else make the decisions. Mallory, if you had to make a decision about a hoodie, what would you?
All right. Now, I heard you mention it to bachelor number 1. Heard you mention it to bachelor number Candace. And I thought, I am a man of my work. My work is everywhere. And I gotta always be on alert for it. So my brilliant idea has a little bit of humor because, I'm kind of one of those funny guys. So our hoodies would both say something coinciding but different. So yours would probably be like, I don't know, maybe I fought the law, and mine would probably say, and the law won. Because, we do win.
So you're pretty big into music too, not just the law.
Mainly the law, but, I got a lot of time on my hands sitting in that little weird section of the highway that nobody's supposed to go, and just, chilling there. So I get to listen to some music, keep me from getting bored.
I appreciate you being a sheriff of your town. That's huge. Now I just have to figure out more about that because I'd like to get to know more about where you're sheriffing, because it's so crucial to learning about, local foods and stuff. Bachelor number Candace, what kind of food do you like to go out to eat?
Oh, well, I'm not really too picky. I usually like to share food with whoever I'm with.
So it sounds like decisions are pretty easy for you to make.
Well, decisions are definitely easy for me to make as long as they're made by someone else.
That's awesome. I love someone who can just sort of be hands off and not have to worry about anything and just like, whatever you want to do, we'll do. That's awesome. Oh, that's great. I'm just trying to get a deeper sense of what that means in its own way so I can figure out. Because Bachelor number Annie Oakley, if you had to shoot for these two bachelors, which one would you get your target practice for? With your heart, if you were cute.
Well, now see, this is a problem.
I'm
Because
just
I
listening
was
to
too
help.
busy Googling to check which musical numbers came from my show that I didn't pay attention to what Bachelor number 2 and what Bachelor number Candace and Bachelor number Mallory were. So your guess is as good as mine, honey.
So I guess I can't ask you to help me set your sights on it.
Oh, wait. I'm just gonna hold on. I'm gonna take a moment to reflect on one. And then let's see. Well, I'd go back for like Suzanne Summers for the other to see her occupation because she's that. But
those sound like good sites.
Frankly, I don't care about the competition.
Yeah, I'm more just. I just want to get to know everyone first. I'm really, as far as I'm concerned, it's hard for me to make a decision sometimes too. So getting the input of other people is important. Bachelor number Candace, how's it like being a mirror? What's it like being a mirror on the wall?
It's fun because I don't have to worry about being indecisive, but sometimes I would just like to live my own life,
Yeah. Is it difficult too? Because like there's gotta be vampires and you're like, you can't see them at all. And that's a major security risk right there. You have to be brave to be dealing with that. But speaking of vampires, are there any that break the law in your jurisdiction, Bachelor number Sheriff Mallory?
Well, you did mention about it being more local, a little more broad. I got a little bit of a promotion a couple weeks ago. Vampires do show up occasionally in the weird little mini sections, but like not enough to really show up in my line of work.
Oh, that's good. I'm very happy. Now, are you normally just doing if you were to catch me in a crime, where would you want to catch me?
If I were to, I would probably say my favorite stadium for sport ball, because all American football, there's the barbecue, there's the cheerleaders that do the cool kick line at the AT&T Stadium.
Wow. I love all the references. I'm trying to process that it's so much sports. I'm
so much sports. I could make this, I got my good friend Dallas, my good friend Austin.
Dallas, Austin, Houston. Yeah, Houston's a great place to. So
little bit broader. Again, big promotion.
Oh, Texas. Yeah, Texas. Yeah, so I've always been a fan of Texas, and they've got some great sports teams. The Boston Red Sox have been down there a couple times.
You kind of already mentioned my job. I would love to be a sports player, but frankly, not my style.
Wait a minute. So you are the Texas Rangers?
Nah, I would be so cool, but nah. I sit in my car and I wait for somebody to go speeding by, and then I turn on my siren and I follow them, and then I give them a ticket.
Yeah,
Smokey.
Smokey the Bandit. I totally thought of like a regional police presence. Sheriff is more local. A sheriff of Texas is A Texas sheriff is more local. And I just got so excited about baseball, or I think maybe it could be football with the whole throwing. But I honestly, all these candidates are awesome. Could we be friends everywhere?
Well, who are you going to pick for your date?
I'm gonna pick candidate number, bachelor number Candace, because I need to do some self-reflection before I make any important choices, and I think that that's important for me to do.
Oh, wonderful job, Tim. Wonderful job. Give it up for Tim and Scene and all our lovely bachelorettes over here today. And I'm going to pass it actually to host our next game.
Yeah, and it's a swipe, so that's actually me, and I get to talk all about swipe. So bear with me, it's one of my first times talking about this. As we all know, now there's this thing called online dating, and in online dating, you have Tinder. You can swipe right, you can swipe left, you can say, I like this profile, I don't like this profile. And in this game, we're going to have all of our cast members come on up and pretend to be a dating profile, and you, the audience, in the chat, get to say whether you like the profile or not. After that happens, we get a yes, we get a second yes, and we have a date. And usually the date happens somewhere like, dinner, coffee. Nah, I want to pick somewhere that you normally wouldn't see a date at. And we're going to have that in the chat as well. Could I have all the cast members come on up along with Corey? I'm going to bring Corey on too. And we're going to, each cast member is going to bring out their best dating profile ever. And if they like it, we'll move on with them. If not, we'll check out another dating profile. Anyways, would you want to share with us your most recent dating profile?
Of course I would. I'd love to play you some pipes in the Highlands, and you'll love to see what's under my kilt.
Audience, what do you think? Let's see. Is it yes? Is it a no? You can type in the chat too. That would help. Oh, I see. Yes. Yeah. Ian, they like your profile. That's wonderful. So now we'll have Christy. Christy, could you what's your most recent dating profile?
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be on your screen today. My name is Chrissy, Krissy.
What do you think, audience? Yes. Oh, Chrissy, I'm sorry. You got a left swipe there. I think that's what it's called. But Candace, can you show us your most recent dating profile?
All right. So hello, my name is Helga. I live on the 14th floor, and I like
I got a yes here. That's great. I want to see Ian and Candace. I think that was a great date. Where would you take audience? Where's a good place you wouldn't see a date happen? Roller coaster. Ooh, that's tough. Mars. Let's look at Mars. How about Candace and Ian? Let's see the date on Mars. 3 to 4 seconds.
Well, it's awfully red around here. It would look a lot better if we had a bit more plaid, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot windier than I thought it was going to be honest. I'm liking your plaid idea, though.
Yeah, well, with that wind, it's not making it hard for me to be modest.
That looks like an amazing next reality TV show there. I'm looking forward to that. Mallory, but I want to see now Mallory's most recent dating profile.
Hey man, I'm just here to listen to some poetry and just vibe at this coffee shop.
I see. That's a resounding yes. I see. Oh, there's none. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Sorry, Mallory. I don't think we're gonna have to move on to Corey. Corey, what's your most recent dating profile?
Well, if you want to have a date with me, why not show me the nice famous Las Vegas, baby?
What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, I think everyone wants to go to Las Vegas, but now let's have to move on to Ian. Would you like to show your most recent your actually that last profile did very well, but now what's this new one?
Give in to your negative feelings. and all will become clear to you. The power will be yours.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a no, but everyone's going yes. All right. Where is this date taking place? Vegas. Vegas, baby. Let's see the date in Vegas.
I see that we've come to Sin City. I'm very glad about that.
That sounds like a very one-sided date. We're probably going to have more lessons learned on what to do and what not to do with that one, but that's all right. How about we move on? Chrissy, what's your next most recent profile?
Why, hello there. I like to dance and I like to watch TV. Would you like to go on a date with me? My favorite are murder documentaries.
All yeses. Oh, just one no, but that's a wonderful profile. Candace, what about yours?
Y'all, I'm just letting the chickens out before I feed the cows.
Yeah, I'm seeing some no's there. I'm sure farming is great, but yeah, sorry, Can't. Mallory, what about you?
Coo, 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 coo.
I see some yeses there. Oh, I want to see a date between Chrissy and Mallory.
So, little bird, do you like to gamble?
Well, I don't really know, but you seem pretty cool. Ooh.
Well, maybe if you fly over to that table and tell me what card is in the dealer's hand, we can get a little pact going and I'll buy you some seed.
Ooh.
And scene. That was the best date so far. That such collaboration.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand this off to Ian. He's got a great game next.
That's right, because we're looking to hear some famous last words now. And in famous last words, that's a game where I'll have all the cast up, maybe some of you who will get some things, and we will get to hear what the famous last words were of those things. So if you think you can come up with famous last words for things, or if you just want to be on screen and say, hey, I volunteered, you don't actually have to come up with anything. The way this will work is everybody will be up, and if you think you have something, you'll say, me. Wait for me to call on you. When I call on you, then you can come up and say your famous last words. Come back, we'll get somebody else. That's how it goes. So great. We've got, I see David coming up. Jim has not been up yet. We can get Jim in here. And Corey. Oh, that looks like we got Amy. So that's enough of a crowd. So we'll go with that.
I'm going to bow out for this one. Daniel, you take my spot.
All right.
Is that how I ended up in here? All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, look, I'm in the box. When did that happen?
I took you in.
All right, you've been punked, but that's okay. You'll have the last word because it's famous last words. All right, so if I could have in the chat, please, let's get a few things to get these people working with. What is an occupation that you've always admired or one you've always not admired? Let's get some occupations in there. And if we could, what's an animal you've always been interested in? Could be wild, could be domestic. Tell me about some animals. And what is your favorite food to have for a meal? And that'll give us plenty to work with. While you're thinking about that, we will start off with famous last words of an executioner. Very ironic.
Me.
Daniel.
Wow, I never saw this coming.
Me.
Candace.
I just need to check the quality. Do a quick quality check here.
Hey,
Amy.
this is terrible. I hope I do not lose my head over this.
Hey,
Tim.
Hey,
man, I'm tired. I've been working all day.
Me.
Jim.
Hey, great to meet you all. I'm really honored to be starting here at Attica Prison.
me.
David.
Ready.
Aim.
Okay, let's have the famous last words of a possum.
Me.
Daniel.
No, for real this time.
Me.
Jim.
Achoo! Crap.
Candace.
Me.
Amy.
Okay, just you stop traffic. I gotta find something in my pouch.
Oh man.
All right, let's have some famous last words of chicken cutlets.
Hey,
Corey.
well these are delicious. I'm gonna have every single last one of these chicken cutlets.
David.
I didn't even know I was really made of chicken.
My joke.
All right, let's have famous last words of a zookeeper.
Hey,
Amy.
this is wrong. Animals don't belong in cages.
Me.
Corey.
Why have they keep leaving this stupid animal poop all over the place?
Me.
Mallory.
Yeah, no, I'm going swimming today, but I gotta wear a high ponytail.
Me.
Daniel.
I'm sorry, this is a true story. Well, here at the Pittsburgh Zoo, we decided to take the kimono dragon for a walk.
What?
Me.
Tim.
You know, it's not really, even though it smells weird, it's not that bad.
Me.
Jim.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Candace.
All right, so I don't remember the instructions exactly. Do they mean to lock the second door or leave it open? Open it is.
David.
I didn't know koalas ate meat.
Me.
Tim.
Sure, I'll marry you, Carol Baskins.
All right, moving on. And scene.
That was absolutely beautiful. You gotta end it when it comes back to a Tiger King reference.
We sure do, Mallory. So you take it from here.
That's it. Yeah, I will take it from here. That was absolutely wonderful, everybody. But I am going to talk for a little bit before we move right along with our next game. Our shows online are pay what you wish. So that means if at the end of the night you had a great time and you go, hey, they're worth $10 a ticket, pay $10 for the ticket. If you go, wow, they're worth $20 a ticket, pay $20. If you think, oh my gosh, they're worth like all the money in the entire universe, please don't rob a bank for us, but we will appreciate the money. The links for our PayPal and Venmo are down in the chat or over in the sidebar, depending on where they pop up on your screen. Thank you very much for supporting us, and to all of the people that have currently donated, not donated, purchased tickets. We don't do donations. That's charity work. But thank you guys for coming out, having a chance to laugh and have fun. And we are going to move on to our next game, which is Shortcuts. Now, in this game, there will be a scene happening. There will be two people here having a great scene. And if at some point somebody off stage goes, this scene looks like fun, I want to join in, they'll jump in and they'll kick somebody out and they'll continue the scene. We're calling that a tap. There could also be a wipe, in which case somebody, if there's two people on here, will replace the entire spotlight and they will start a new scene or elaborated further in the future. Now, we are all playing this. I'm jumping in on this too because I want to have fun too. So if anybody wants to join, we can take a volunteer for this. If anybody would like to join, I am not seeing anybody, so I'm going with it is just us. So let's see. Oh, I got fine. I will. And Jared, if nobody else does, I'll do it. Thanks for the pity, guys. I say we bring Jared in because he sounds the most angry and hostile in his.
That sounded nothing at all like me.
Yeah.
Terrible impression.
I'll work on it, Jared. All right. So, Chrissy, what's something we haven't touched yet on the board?
Let's see. We have not touched nonstop ice cream.
Non-stop ice cream. All right. Is there anybody else that wants to join me in this first scene about non-stop ice cream? Tim.
Yeah.
Right. You know, it's been.
Oh. Ah. Ah.
Yeah. I mean, it's so cold and my brain is so frozen. I don't know how long we've been eating this.
Ah. We're not getting paid enough for this. Ah.
I think they've decided to start paying us in ice cream.
It was good if it was mocha chip. I'm not a fan of vanilla.
I'm not either. Mocha chip with like hot sauce.
Spot. It would hit the spot.
Well, say that is an odd case you have there. Head swelling from mashed potatoes. I don't think I've quite come across that before.
Well, it carbs. It restricts I think it restricts something about blood vessels. I don't know. It's a headache.
Yeah. So my advice would be stop eating it.
Why would you stop eating potatoes?
You know that thing, doctor, it hurts if I do this, doctor, don't do this? We're playing that right now.
That's not a game. That should be serious.
It's your life. So drop the potatoes already.
All right, fine.
So doesn't that?
Doctor! I don't know what I ate, but it's making my eyes bulge out ridiculously.
All right. So you don't know what you ate. This is why I gave you a food diary.
I read the food diary. I avoided all of the food that was in it and just ate honey.
Oh my
Let's
God.
cut
You
to
were
him writing in his food diary alone at night.
Today, I rubbed honey right on my eyeballs. Allergic to bees? Who cares? I love the smooth.
Okay. All right. I know you like the smooth feeling of honey, but could we try something else? Anything else? Tea or cucumbers?
Absolutely not. Quite frankly, I think your ideas are terrible, and I will continue shoving honey straight into my eyeballs. Thank you.
You can't let him give up honey. Honey's important to him. Why do you always have to push bad things away from him? Even when he runs away.
I'm trying to keep him safe.
Oh, you're trying to keep him safe, huh? He's trying to write in that journal and explain why he loves honey so much.
Mom and Dad, I hate it when you fight in front of me.
Look at him. He can barely close his eyeballs.
That's because he has honey stuck in the lids. He eats like a Pooh Bear.
My
Guys.
diary's gonna have more trauma than just honey.
guys, you have to stop inviting me to your dinner parties. I'm your doctor. These are times are reserved for the office.
It's fair.
Doctor, could you please pass the honey?
It's
All right.
better than the mashed potatoes we stopped
And
eating.
scene, and scene. All right. Well, hey, why don't we go over to Candace for the next thing?
Whoa! All right. Unfortunately, I have the awful task of informing you all that this is the last game of the night. So
Aww.
shed tears. All right. Yes. Now that we have all had a good cry, don't worry about it, because we're going to have an epic argument to end this night off. So we're going to play a really rambunctious game of Debate Club. So I'm going to have my whole cast come up here, and they're going to debate a topic, and it's probably not going to be the same topic that we're debating by the end. All right. Yeah, like if all cast meaning all, if you're hanging out and you want to jump in because you're in the cast, jump in. All right. So I'm gonna go into Lori. I'm gonna ask you to unmute, and I'm gonna ask you a wonderful question.
Mm-hmm.
What have we not heard enough about that you want to see debated?
Space travel.
Space travel. All right. Take it over, debaters. Oh, I muted myself. We're going to start with Mallory.
All right. Space travel is the most efficient way to get from point A to point B. You can go into hyperspace. You can go.
Challenge.
Daniel.
Actually, teleportation is faster.
Ooh, that's very interesting. Continue.
Instantly moving from one point to another instead of going the distance and putting them both in the same space, allowing you to move quickly.
Challenge.
Oh, Ian.
Yeah, so if you're condensed down to a point, that's really going to be fatal. You occupy much more than one point in space.
Wow, that makes so much sense. Go ahead, Ian.
Yeah, so when you're traveling, be sure not to collapse yourself like a neutron star or black hole, because that would be really
a challenge.
Amy.
You know, collapsing yourself into a single point is just so one-dimensional.
Oh, totally, Amy. Let's talk about being one-dimensional.
Because really, what's the point? You need at least a line or a plane or a cube.
Ian.
Yeah, a plane is much slower than all the other things we're talking about here. That really wouldn't do you much good.
Okay, go ahead, Ian.
I mean, if we're talking about hyperspace or instantaneous travel, something with wings isn't even going to get you off a planet.
Challenge.
Mallory.
If we're talking about inefficient travel, a pirate ship would be the most inefficient.
All right, I totally agree with this. Go ahead, Mallory.
Because granted, while you could fly from like New England down to Florida, and it would take about a day.
All right, I'm gonna go with Jared.
So a wagon would be less efficient if you're traveling over the water.
Oh, that is totally accurate. Go ahead, Jared.
If you put a wagon in the water, it's probably going to sink
Challenge.
immediately.
Chrissy.
Everyone died on the Oregon Trail in their wagons.
That's really depressing. So I'm gonna try and see what Tim has to say.
The most inefficient form of travel would be anything that is fueled or powered by chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, I think that chocolate chip fuel. You didn't even say anything yet. But go ahead, Amy.
Yeah, if there's like a chocolate chip cookie a distance in front of me, you can bet I'm hauling ass to get to that chocolate chip cookie.
Well, that's also true. Go take it away, Amy.
Because you know what? Cookies are just really good.
Challenge.
Jared.
If cookies are so good, why do I have to delete them every time I close my internet browser?
Oh, excellent question, Jared. Continue.
Cookies are there so the bad corporations can track what you're doing and give you stupid ads for things. Like those stupid t-shirts that are like, I drive a forklift.
Tim.
The only kind of cookies that I would add to my my profile are ones you can eat, not download.
I'm gonna accept it tentatively, even though there's a lot of shaking heads. Go ahead, Tim.
So, you got to be selective about your cookies. You can't just download cookies and think, oh, this is going to be tasty, because no, it's not. It doesn't provide any nutritional
Challenge.
value. There's no cap.
All right, Danielle.
This is how Tim got an STI.
I would love to hear more about that story. That is a lot to hear about.
Because when you actually start downloading cookies, you may download one that may be infected. And if you get that infection in your computer, you've got a standard technical infection, an STI. And you've got to be careful of STIs because they can infect you unless you have an anti-STI program.
Challenge.
Amy.
I just got to say that malware bites.
I haven't seen anyone. Great job, everyone.
Wonderful. Absolutely great job, everybody. All right, folks. Well, that was the last game of our 9 o'clock show. But do not worry, for if you enjoyed the show and you have a birthday party or a corporate event, or you want to book us because it's Tuesday and you want to laugh, we're available for hire. You can look us up on our website, bringyourownimprov.com, and click on the book us or private events. It's one or the other. I can never remember. If you are on Facebook, YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, all of that fun stuff. Be sure to tell your friends about our shows. Word of mouth is the best advertising. Don't forget that our tickets are also pay what you wish. Thank you all so much for the people that have purchased their tickets. The PayPal and Venmo link should be in the chat over there. Thank you so much to our wonderful volunteers tonight. Thank you so much to Lori, our amazing fam. Thank you, Daniel, for running the door. But my name is Mallory, and I couldn't have done this without the amazing cast tonight of Ian.
Oh, go out with me and I'll show you my sparkle.
Tim.
And that was quite the sparkle it is.
Candace. Great.
I just hate making decisions, so I'd rather be a mirror, honestly.
And Chrissy.
Lori runs on Duncan.
All right, thank you guys so much, everybody.
And scene.
Don't forget to wave goodbye, everybody.